Hey everyone, welcome to Polar Warriors and thanks for being here. My name's Trey and I've got a pretty cool video today. It's going to go over a tool called Bilateral Stimulation for bipolar people, or for anybody that's dealing with anxiety or negative emotions and just kind of want a little break from it. This is a tool that someone showed me a long time ago and it really stuck, and I use it periodically. It's a great way to get your brain to focus on something else besides just that cyclone or that thought spiral that you can't seem to get yourself out of. Now this is just one of many small tools. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, no problem. You know, at least it's something to try or something new, and it's worked well for me. So I hope you get at least some of the benefit that I have. Now, with a lot of these tools, they're not an instant fix. You can't do something like this and just expect the rest of your day to be completely dandy and manic and jumping on clouds and sunshine and rainbows and unicorns. It's not going to be like that. What these tools are designed to do is, when you're having a hard time, to at least give you a break, or at least give you a minute where you're not feeling that bombardment of negative emotions. So basically what bilateral stimulation is stimulating both sides of your brain, or both hemispheres, and it makes it really hard for your brain, or harder for your brain, to focus on anxiety or negative emotions or things like that when your brain is in the present moment. That's kind of the goal. It's a tool to bring your brain into the present moment and just give you a break. Now again, this isn't just a fix-all for bipolar. This is one of many countless tools that we're going to talk about on this channel. So a brief example of bilateral stimulation, and you can find endless ways to do this, but it would be like taking your hands and just closing one at a time, just like this. Really simple, but paying attention. Attention is the key. Focusing your attention like a laser to the sensation of what it feels like a drum beating, you know, when your hands come together, that impact. You're focusing on the sensation or the feeling, and even thinking in your head, you know, left, right, and you don't want to get in a pattern where you just sit here doing this and then all of a sudden your mind starts wandering again and you're thinking of anxiety and stuff. What you want to do is switch it up a little bit, you know, then switch to 2, you know, or beats of 2, you know, or alternating. But you want to go from left to right of some kind of sensation. It could even be tapping a left or a right foot, you know, even if you're at work, you could do that under the desk and nobody's going to know that you're doing it. But you have to really focus to get your brain to focus on stimulating both sides of your body. And it's just a tool to keep yourself in the present moment. Now, if you're having just an immense monumental crash, this might not be strong enough to penetrate those thoughts or those bad feelings. But the key is to cultivate awareness over time, where you can recognize or notice, okay, I'm starting to get anxiety, or I'm starting to not feel good, or my focus is definitely not in the present moment. My mind's wandering off on something in the past that's bothered me, or worrying about the future. The goal is to bring ourselves back and to focus on just what is, you know, right now, to bring ourselves to the present moment. So try practicing that as a little tool. And let's say you do bilateral stimulation for 5 minutes, and then it makes you feel better for, let's say, a total of 15 minutes. You get 5 minutes while you're actually doing it, and then, you know, residually about 10 minutes afterwards, you know, that your body has a noticeable difference. That's just an estimate. So let's do a little math here. Let's say 15 minutes a day, you know, you just do it once a day, and you take that 15 minutes a day, and over a week, that's going to be like an hour and 45 minutes, if my math is correct, you know, 7 days times 15. And so let's just round it up to 2 hours. So let's say 2 hours a week that just one little tool like that could help you feel better. Now times that over a month, that's 8 hours a month. That's almost like a whole day or a whole work day a month, where you could have some kind of relief. I mean, if you look at it that way, accumulatively, and you add up the total amount of time that just a 15-minute exercise, you know, in the long run can help benefit you, it's quite a bit. And that's one of the things you need to do, is change your focus. Instead of focusing on, okay, well, it just helped for 15 minutes and now the rest of my day is total crap. That's what we're trying to get away from. So you want to look at it optimistically and say, wow, at least I got, you know, 15 minutes of peace that I might have not had if it weren't for some kind of new tool like this. So anyways, for bipolar people, bipolar, bilateral, They go together. Bilateral stimulation. It's a great tool. It's worked for me, and I hope it helps you. Thanks for watching, and welcome to Polar Warriors.